You've been anywhere around marketing over the course of the past 7 to 8 years, maybe even 10 years. You've heard the phrase content is king over and over and over again. Well, it still is. Content is still king, but it's not just like making videos and photos and graphics and all that stuff that you see on social media. Content is a very broad subject. Content is a very broad term that, in my opinion, is very loosely used to describe what it is that you need to be doing on all forms of digital marketing in order to be successful. So today, I'm gonna break this down for you a little bit. We're gonna break down when we say we need to create content for you, or we need to have more content creation, or your company needs more content creation. We're gonna break down what that actually means. In this new age that we're in, with artificial intelligence, with websites and SEO, and what's happening on Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anything social media. So obviously the first thing is video content. Video content like what I'm doing right now. This is very, very important. This is something that needs to be done on a weekly basis. This is something that, yes, needs to be planned, but it also needs to be done very creatively. You don't just want to be another talking head on a screen saying the same thing that everybody else is saying. You got to mess with it a little bit, have a little bit of fun. Be creative in how you explain the solutions that you have to your problems. Don't just stand in front of a house and go, hey, this person had hail damage. We came in, we got it approved through insurance, and then we tore it off down to the decking, and then we replaced the rotted boards, and then we went back with a 60-pound felt, and we did starter, and and then we went back and we had ice and water shield in the valleys, and then we used this specific shingle because no, nobody cares. Okay? Honestly, nobody cares, except maybe you and the manufacturer. Like, how can you be different than what everybody else is doing? How can you explain what hail damage is in a more creative way? How can you explain your process of installing in a more creative way? Because if you look like everybody else, you're gonna get worse results than what everybody else does, because you're just gonna get lost in the mix. So that's video content. Be creative and have a good time while you're doing it, and tell your story differently than what everybody else is doing. The other thing with content that we talk about a lot is blog writing, which blog writing is, yes, it's still a big deal, especially in the age of open source chats and GPTs and all that good stuff. Like, you need to be writing about what it is that you're doing. Connect a video to it, connect a photo to it, and it doesn't necessarily need to have all like the crazy keywords in it like what we used to have to do. You just need to be a topic expert in whatever it is that you're talking about. And hopefully your company does more than just one thing. You offer numerous different things that you can do. And if you don't, and you have that one thing, then break that one thing down into each step and have something to write about. I would say 1 to 2 blogs per week is really all you need. This doesn't need to be an everyday thing that you really focus on. And if you're not a writer, maybe somebody on your team is, or maybe there's a company like Lion and Panda that we have writers on our team that will interview you and understand what it is that you do and what your process looks like. And then we can develop the story around the information that you give us, let you approve it, and then we can post it for you. That also is another option. The other things about content, I'm gonna go back to video just a little bit, because yes, video is important, but it's also a matter of where are you putting your content? Because if social media is the only place that you're spending your time putting any videos or photos or graphics, well, you've really pigeonholed yourself into one place where your customer is. See, now there's this beautiful thing called CTV. You can use that. It's cheaper than regular commercials if you went through your local news outlet. There's also which forms of social media. I mean, we got Facebook, we got TikTok, we got Instagram, we got X, you got Reddit, and I'm sure I'm missing a couple in there. YouTube is, that's the thing now. YouTube is, you got to be there. For instance, I get more views on my YouTube shorts than I do on social media, just to be quite honest about it. And those are people that are searching for the exact thing that I'm talking about. Like, you go on social media, people aren't always searching for what you do, but if you get on YouTube and you're getting 400 or 500 views for a video, well, that's the potential of 400 or 500 people that were searching for your specific thing. On your website, do you have interactive videos that let people stay there for a little bit longer so they can see what you're all about? So yes, you got videos. Yes, you got blog writing, But then it's a matter of where are you putting all this information for people to actually consume it. And then let's say you do all these things the right way and you're the producer, not necessarily the consumer, which is a whole other conversation that we're going to have at a different time. Now you're starting to show up in these GPTs that people are using, in these open source chat type of deals where people are question and answer, question and answer, question and answer. While hopefully also your SEO and your AISO is getting you onto Google and the other platforms where people are using the search as well. So that's the simplistic view, very medium level of what exactly it is that you need to be doing for content. And we'll continue to talk more in other videos about what type of content do you need to be doing. And we're gonna have a conversation here really soon with somebody that I've been excited to talk with for a very long time. So I'm hoping that you'll come back, tune in, and see what this thing is all about. But obviously, if you have any questions, never hesitate to book an appointment with us. We'll put the link in the description below. If you're seeing us on YouTube, give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe, all the things. Same thing on social media. Like, subscribe, follow us, see what we're doing. Super excited to continue to bring content just like this to you each and every week. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.